Kick-ass confidence for the woman who wants more passion, power, and personal style. Well, hello, beautifuls. It is Linda, your confidence coach. And hey, it's been a minute. I know I've missed you and I've missed being here, missed knowing that you're on the other side, looking for sharp power tools like I do from other people to help you to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on a hill that you are called to be. So a lot of life has happened between the last time we connected here on the podcast, Kick-Ass Confidence, because that's what it's all about, because we live in a world that rewards and recruits confidence and excellence. And that's who you are. You have a spirit of confidence. You have a spirit of excellence, a spirit of beauty, a spirit of adventure that needs feeding. So what's been going on? In short, I had a near-fatal convulsive seizure that nearly took my life. I have made some radical, powerful, important, essential decisions in the right direction. I have prioritized my health above everything because I have two beautiful, amazing children who need a mom. And so, yeah, that is a short summary of where I've been. And I'm back because I was down. I was kicked and I was down and I was bloodied and I was bruised and I was bleeding and I was in pain and I was hurting and I was crying. And I'm here to tell you, I'm back on my feet. The enemy tried to take me out, and let me tell you what I'm standing on. I'm standing on the word. I'm standing on scripture. I'm standing on powerful, holy ground. And I want to share with you a few of the tools that are helping me through a very painful season. And I want to tell you the first one is this. Storms don't last forever. They are only seasons. And sometimes a season is long, sometimes it's short. But if you're in a storm right now, it's not going to last forever. You will do it. You can do it. And I'm going to give you some power tools to help you through it. Before I do that, I want to share with you and anybody else listening who maybe is not struggling, but has someone, if you might have someone in your life who is struggling. Here's what's not to do when someone you love or care about is going through a painful time. Don't pep talk them through it. Yes, it's true that she's a warrior. She's stronger than she thinks. God's got her. God won't let her go through something harder than she can handle. Yes, she'll come out the other side. Yes, the sun will shine again. Yes, the season will be over soon. Yes, this too shall pass. Those things are all true. But I can tell you that, and I'm speaking from the eye of the storm right now, because I do have peace. I have landed in the middle of the storm. I have been whipped around and whip-necked and what do I call it? Whiplash on your neck. I have been in a tornado for a long time, and I'm in the eye of the storm where they say is the calm that literally just happened not long ago. I've been seeing clearly since the 7th of December, seeing clearly, hearing clearly, thinking clearly, praying clearly, deciding clearly from the 7th of December. It is now the 24th of January, 2025. So not a long time, but a lot can happen when you remove from your life the people, the things, and the habits that hold you back. Okay, so number one, don't pep talk your loved ones through a tough time. Meet them where they're at. You can say something like, I don't know what to say, but my heart hurts for you, and I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. That is beautiful. You can send them a message saying, I have no words. My heart is broken like yours because I care about you. But I just want you to know I'm lifting you up in prayer every night. You can say to your friend, this sucks and I'm pissed off and I'm not okay with what's happening. I'm not okay with what you're going through. And you just tell me what you need. That is meeting your friend or your loved one where she's at. That is just being there and loving them where they're at. You can do that and quote scripture. You can do that and pep talk them through the tough times. But don't just give the pep talk. I can't tell you how unhelpful it has been. I have amazing, beautiful, well-intended people in my life who have been doing both. The people that have been pep talking me, they are good people. I love them. But it has been unhelpful to have people say, you're a badass, you're a warrior, you're so strong, you this, you that. Do you know what? I know I am. I am a badass. I've got a Guinness World Record in badass. I am the bungee jumping world record champion, by the way. I know I'm a badass. I know I'm strong. But I've been strong for so long. When do I get to stop and just be a woman? When do I get to just be feminine? Yeah. When do I just get to stop in the pit stop and just take a break? when does that happen for you? What's really important is that you, number 2, give up the things, the habits, and the people in your life who are holding you back. I cannot tell you how important this decision is. I cannot even convey to you how powerful this decision has been for me. On the 24th of October, when I had my seizure, that day, I gave up alcohol, I gave up coffee, I gave up caffeine, I gave up sugar, I gave up junk food. I gave up the things and the habits and the people in my life that I looked around and saw, oh my gosh, not only are some of them holding me back, some of them actually are, some habits, some people are actually pulling me in the wrong direction, dangerously. You have got to do an analysis in your life and see what are the things, the people, and the habits that you need to give up. Start with one. Maybe it's sugar. Maybe it's coffee. Maybe it's alcohol. There is nothing wrong with a big fat steak and a beautiful glass or 2 or 3 of red wine. There is nothing wrong with that, but not every day. There's nothing wrong with a big fat slab of chocolate sometimes when you, oh my God, but not every day, not every week. There is nothing wrong with it, with beautiful food, beautiful wine. I live in South Africa, award-winning winelands of the world. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. But if it becomes a bit of a crutch like it did for me, I had to numb out from my pain and my loneliness and a lot of other stuff. And it became a habit. First on the weekends, then it was Fridays through Monday, then it was midweek, then it was, before you know it, it's like 4 or 5 days a week, you're having your 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and you really can't do without it. Maybe 2 or 3 days a week, I was like not bothered by it. But I would feel, it's like, especially the last 2 years, is it 6 o'clock? Because it's 1 o'clock time, so I can just breathe. I was numbing out. And let me tell you something. That's no way to live. That escapism, escape to what? Escape to a big black hole that of nothing. Nobody is there in that big black hole. There's no one on the other side. Your drinking, partying buddies, they're not there when the shit hits the fan. And what does happen when the shit hits the fan? What do you do if you're a coach like me? I'm an executive coach. I work with powerful, amazing, beautiful, successful, incredible women in business, corporate America, engineers, CEOs, doctors, surgeons, lawyers, nurse practitioners, full-time homeschooling moms, retired women who have had businesses and launched award-winning initiatives all over the world. Women like you, women like me. What do I do as a coach when things fall apart in my life? Well, let me tell you something. Number 3, you take time for yourself. You slow down. You apply number 2, which is you've got to look at the power of taking the decision of giving up the things, the habits, and the people in your life that are not serving you. And you can do it. But of course, the pain must be bad enough. My pain was bad, but I was humbled to my knees, literally on my back with a convulsive seizure in October 2024. That got my attention. That changed everything. I had been close for a long time, thinking, okay, December's coming up. I'm going to make some decisions. It's been a long time coming. I'm literally in the middle of a separation right now as we speak. Devastating, heartbreaking, earth-shattering separation. But I can't tell you how much peace I have around it. I know I'm doing the right thing. It doesn't make it easy, but it makes it right. And what I've had to do is get real with my circumstances and look around and go, Linda, you stand to account for this one day. Linda, it's the woman in the mirror and nobody else that has to answer for your status quo. So what are we going to do? And I took some decisions. So at number 3, you have to stand on some kind of truth. You did not create the cosmos. You and I did not conceptualize and design beast and man. You and I did not design this incredible creation that we live in. So there is a greater power that you and I need to lean into, not just in times of trouble, but throughout life, that is greater than looking at yourself, excuse me, and leaning on yourself. You have to look to a greater power. Can we please cut here and just cut this out without me starting over? It doesn't matter whether you are Jewish, Islam, Hindu, Doesn't matter if you're a Christian, doesn't matter if you're agnostic, it doesn't matter. There is a greater power that you need to lean into. And here are 3 scriptures that are really, really sustaining me that I want to share with you. Number 1, Isaiah 40 verse 31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, and they will walk and not faint. That has, of course, we've heard these scriptures, but the right scripture at the right time is everything. That's the one that I'm standing on, and it encourages me, and it gives me faith, and it gives me hope, and it gives me energy. It literally gives me supernatural energy. Number 2, Luke 1:45, that I actually have had tattooed to my body. Yes, tattoos are awesome fashion accessories. Luke 1:45 says, blessed is she who has believed that the Lord will fulfill his promises to her. So I'm choosing to believe that he will. And I'm blessed because I'm choosing to believe. Not blessed because they have been fulfilled, but just by choosing to believe that he will. I'm blessed. I choose to be blessed. Another break, please. What is 3? 1 Corinthians, okay. And the third scripture is 1 Corinthians 9. And the third scripture is 1 Corinthians 9, verse 24 and 25. I'm paraphrasing because it'll differ from Bible to Bible, but it talks about self-discipline. Because let me tell you something, when you're down and you're on the ground and life is like beating you up right now and things are going on and there's pain and devastation, do you feel like getting more self-disciplined? No, we don't. But that's where the pain comes in. And maybe you've had enough pain in your life and maybe it's still coming. I hope that you do not get the wake-up call that I got, my friend. You do not want to wait until you are on your back, flat on the ground, facing life and death. Don't wait for that. 1 Corinthians 9, 24 and 25 talks about self-discipline. It talks about, do you not know that there are many runners who run the race, but only one wins the prize? So run as if to win the prize. An athlete is in strict training. It talks about being in strict training. So I stopped and I thought, if I want to win my health mentally, socially. I want to win my health. Start again, please. If I want to win my health emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, in every way, if I want to make sure that I'm the best mom that I can be for my children, if I want to win and get strong financially again, and if I want to win getting strong in every way, no, forget, we can't say financially again. Start again with win, please. If I want to win, if I want to be the best version of me as a woman and as a mom to my beautiful 2 children, then I need to be in training, because I cannot afford to be in my lane and be drinking or partying or junk fooding or hanging out with the wrong people. Those will be distractions. Picture yourself in a lane right now with 10 people and you're in the middle and there's 4 on one side and there's 5 of you. There's 4, 5 on the other side, and you're in your lane and you're running this race for health and for sanity, this race for a meaningful life, this race for the business that you're running, this race to be financially strong, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally strong. That if you're doing the wrong things and bad habits and the wrong people, you're going to start running and you're going to be getting knocked on the shoulder. You're going to be getting pushed back. You're going to be getting knocked over. You're going to lose. You're going to be flat on your back or face down in the ground. Let me tell you something, my friend. This is a year for self-discipline. This is a year to prioritize your health. This is a year to stop flirting with your health, because your health will break up with you like it did with me. And I ended up in hospital, my whole head bandaged, wondering, oh my gosh, what the hell just happened? Excuse my French, what the fuck just happened? What have I allowed to happen? And so I stand on these scriptures. Yes, there are Christians who have powerful faiths and awesome relationships with God who cuss. Get over your precious self. Doesn't it say don't judge? I'm not even going to go there. What I am going to say to you is you are called to a greater level. You are called to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. And if there is something that is coming against you, if there is something that's knocking you down repeatedly, I have been in the same storm for a long time. I don't know what took me so long. I have a husband who is a very, very good man, and he's very good at what he does. Marriage is difficult. Marriage is challenging and complex. Your marriage is different to mine. There is not one that is the same on the planet. I am not here bad-mouthing my husband. I am here telling you that if you are in pain and if you're struggling, how much longer are you going to struggle? And if you are a coach and struggling, let me tell you what you must do. You must be honest and you must be vulnerable. There are too many damn coaches out there who are pretending to be perfect, who are setting up our men and women out there, our clients, our people that we love, our friends and family and colleagues to fail because they're setting them up to also pretend to be perfect. Let me tell you something right now. Nobody has got it all together. Not one person, not one woman who gets up, dresses up and walks in a room and looks like she's got it all together. Nobody's got it all together, okay? Not you, not me. Life comes in cycles and we are all susceptible to riding that wave and surfing the crest of the wave like a badass. Next minute, that same wave has you pummeling down into the ground, tossing you over, eating the dirt at the bottom of the ocean, wondering if you're going to be able to hold your breath just 5 seconds longer so that you can actually breathe again, so that you can live and survive this ordeal. That's life. That's the seasons. What are you going to do? Well, as for me, I'm a confidence coach. Did my confidence take a knock? Hell yes. It took a serious knock. But let me tell you what else. I asked myself, here's your next tool. One question, 4 words. What is the truth? And that one question always gets me on track. It clears any fog. What is the truth, Linda? What is the truth, Amanda? What is the truth, Jesse? What is the truth, Christine? What is the truth? You have to ask yourself that question. You stand account to the woman in the mirror and to your creator at the end of the day. As for me, my confidence got knocked big time. My self-esteem started being on shaky ground. But guess what? I'm a confidence coach and I teach 3 things: confidence, self-esteem, and the power of personal style. And it's a faith-based program. If you're interested, you can go to lindapage.com/dress to connect. I'm not here selling this program. If you're interested, hey, I'll sell it to you. The return on investment on that program is a no freaking brainer. lindapage.com/dress to connect. I'm here to tell you that if you are a coach or a consultant or you are leading people, lead with authenticity, lead with the truth, lead with honesty. You do not have to share or bare your soul. You can decide how much of your story you share, but be open about it. Do not pretend you have it all together. You are actually making it dangerous for other people out there who are looking at you saying, she has it all together. I can never be like her. And so she stays on her antidepressant medication. She stays stuck in her rut. She doesn't even try, because how is she going to measure up to someone like you who pretends to be perfect? There is no such thing. And nobody has the right to present this perfect polished presentation that has other people thinking, wow, they're so good at everything that they do all the time. Nobody is. Let me tell you something. I have had 2 months, 6-7 weeks of crying. I've been crying for many years. But almost every day for 6 weeks, I've been crying a lot. I have been bleeding. I have been in pain. I allowed myself to go there because sometimes finishing strong means slowing down, means being gentle. It means asking for help. I've been on the receiving end of help by way of encouragement, offers, and all kinds of other offers of help. And it's not easy to accept it. But it's wise to accept help when you need it. When there are people who are stretching out generous, loving hands to say, hey, I got you. Let me help you up. Hey, you're not alone, Linda. We're surrounding you at this time. It is wise and it is essential, especially if you are leading people, that you are honest. But let me tell you something, what happens after that. After giving yourself time, of being honest, of being vulnerable, of being, I am in pain and this is where I have to be and I just have to cry a river for a minute. Just can you let me have that? What will happen on the other side of that, of those tears that fall, because tears are healing. Their job is to fall. You're going to rise up again. I woke up today. It's the 24th. What's the date? There is a new strength in me. And it's only there because I allowed myself to be vulnerable and to cry and to be where I'm at and to allow people to see where I'm at. Most people don't know where I'm at. I'm talking about the people that I love and that I trust in my life. And there are two or three new friends that have come into my life since I made a decision in December. This is not a scripted, bullet-pointed, agendaed message I'm sharing here with you today. I'm just saying I'm back. I was down, but like an awesome man said to me yesterday, you cannot keep good people down. And most especially if you stand on the word, which I'm standing on. If the enemy is trying to take you out, my friend, let yourself feel your feels. There is a regrettable Christian tendency to not allow ourselves to feel what we feel. Feelings can be, yes, dramatic. Feelings can, but your feelings are important. How you feel is how you feel. Your feelings are real for you. That's your reality. As long as you know that you're not giving, an Oscar-winning performance for a tiny little issue, how you feel is important. And you probably may be giving that Oscar-winning performance like I have in the past because you're not seen and because you're not heard and because you're afraid, right? And anger is a very, very easy mask for pain. I have been angry for a long time. I'm not anymore. So let your feelings feel. The word says, do not be afraid. It doesn't say do not feel afraid. You get to feel afraid. I feel afraid right now. I'm facing some massive challenges that make me feel very scared. That's how I feel. But will I be scared? Oh, no, sir. I have a spirit of courage. I have a spirit of power. I have a spirit of confidence and excellence. And today, on the 24th of January, 2025, I'm back on solid ground. I was down for a while, but hey, 6 weeks is nothing. You tell the enemy, okay? I'm not going to say it here, what I say to him, because I need to be a little more ladylike, and I really dropped one cuss word, one F-bomb, and maybe that's all that some people can manage. You say, Satan, get behind me in a way that works for you. This is a season only. This is not going to last forever. And I'm here to tell you that when you allow yourself to breathe and to hurt and to feel, you will stand up stronger. And you be you. Let he be she, he, and she be she, okay, and she be he, and everything, that's fine. You be you, and you be authentic, and you meet your needs. Because as a woman, you are called to arise and shine. You have a spirit of beauty that is a blessing to you and those around you. You have a life that you are called to live that is influential and meaningful and purposeful and intentional and a great life that you are called to live. You know what's in your heart, the desires that you have, the dreams that you have. You have to do one thing. You have to give up the things, the habits, and the people that are not serving you, that are actually facing the opposite direction than the one that you want to go in, the opposite direction of your identity and your goals. And that, my friend, takes some courage. Because let me tell you something, when I started giving up those habits and those people, I had FOMO. Oh, for real. I felt like I was missing out on stuff. But let me tell you something, that disappears fast because it's all an illusion. The people that are, and the habits that are not right in your life are an illusion of happiness, an illusion of meaningfulness, an illusion. You must separate the people that you want in your life from the people that you do not. It doesn't make you better than anybody. That is not how it works. It just makes you on a different path. Where are you going? What do you want? How are you going to get there? Make the decision to give up the habits and the people that are holding you back. For the first time today, I feel this flicker of excitement of what will be. I am facing a mountain. And yes, it's a different mountain, but I know how to climb mountains. I have climbed many mountains that I've stood at the top and I have looked at my God. I've jumped off mountains. I've bungee jumped. I've solo skydived. And I look up close to my God. I know he's got me, but he is okay with me crying and hurting and licking my wounds for a minute. So you can be okay with that as well. Whether that's you or somebody in your life, let people feel their feels. Give them time. Give them a few days, a couple of months just to breathe and catch their breath again. And you will see them rise. I have a phoenix on my shoulder with Luke 1:45 tattooed into the feathers. I am on my feet again. And I think it's just going to dawn on me the rest of this day. That's what's going to happen. Thank you to those who are in my life, who are speaking life, who have met me where I'm at, who are speaking the truth about who I am and about how God has got me, but also have allowed me to be in pain and allowed me the humanness, the human kindness, just to feel my pain without fast forwarding me through it. Thank you also to those people who haven't done that but have tried. Your love counts as well. I leave you with this message. If you are in a storm, it's not going to last forever. It's only a season. Pick up your power tools. Give up the things and the people that you know, because you do know, are not serving you and your mission. stand on the truth, reach in and lean into a greater power that is greater than you. For greater is he who is in me than he who is in the world. Stop looking to people. Stop sacrificing your life, your skills, your expertise, your opportunities, your calling at the altar of man, fearing judgment and criticism and rejection. Even if I stand alone, I choose to stand for what I believe in. I will speak up for what is right. I always will, and I will not tolerate that which I think is evil. I make my decisions based on that. I hope that this has helped you today. I know it's been a little bit all over the place, probably 25, 30 minutes of a little bit of everything, but this is me, raw and real. I'm your confidence coach. If you need to expand your confidence, your influence, your income, to establish your personal style, establish your brand, if you need some power tools to get through life, feeling stronger, looking stronger, walking into a room, commanding respect and authority for who you are as a woman, to dress on the outside in a way that reflects the woman on the inside, well, I teach confidence through the power of personal style. You are so welcome to join my community for free, or you are welcome to get registered right now and get off the fence. The fence is the devil's playground. The fence is laced with fear and doubt and indecision and procrastination and perfectionism. Do not be a perfectionist. It is holding you back. It is rooted in fear. Let me help you to ditch that and switch rather to your spirit of excellence, which takes action in the right direction of your identity and your goals. You and me, my friend, we got this. You just be real. You allow yourself to feel your feels. And then you pick up your power tools and you surround yourself with like-minded men and women on a similar mission to get up, dress up, and to be that bold light on a hill that you and I are called to be. I send you my love and apologies for my absence. It was necessary, but man, am I back.